But if you have an NA and you want to run the Maxima alternator, this is actually a new hood. This is a new winch for some brake upgrade options right now. I want. Alright guys, here's my Z car. Little update on it. Haven't really done much work. I had a video where my hood was all messed up because it came unlatched. So this is actually a new hood. This is a new windshield because it busted up my old one. Here is my old mangled hood. As you can see, all this is bent up and it's the same color, but it's nice and shiny as this hood. So here she is in all its glory. Excuse my grill. The other morning I was going to drive it and I heard a rattling noise going to drive it the other day. So I popped my hood to see what was going on. I'll pop it with you. By the way, since I messed my hood up, I figured it would be a good time to go ahead and redo my shocks. So I did fix those. A little bit of this stuff right here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna try and restore it or just throw it away and do something else under the hood. Not sure yet. So here's my custom intake manifold I had done by Matt's father, Dad. He did a great job. Looks awesome. So anyways, I did this alternator upgrade. This is off of Maxima. A little bit more amperage. The belt's a little loose. It probably needs to be replaced. I don't want to replace it yet because it is going to it's going to be moved to the other side once I get some different bracketry, and my AC compressor is going to go there and all this other good stuff. So just bear with me. Let me see what we can do. So anyways, I heard some rattling noise and see it. This, I ran it up with my fingers, but it's still loose. I need to tighten that up. Also, you can see I got some coolant or something on that pulley. I actually bought an aftermarket pulley, aluminum pulley, which I was going to post on the forum for the Nissan guys to check out. That I found a pulley that it worked. Nobody else that I knew on the forum had any sense of it. Everybody has the ribbed pulleys from the turbo cars. This is non-turbo, so it's a V-belt, unfortunately. So you have to make a V-belt pulley work. And even when I do go turbo, I'm not sure if I'm going to go to serpentine style belt. I'll probably just stay with the V-belts. So there's that. And like I said, there's some other little things I have to fix. Also, while this was running, I noticed I had a fuel leak right in there. So that's kind of what I'm going to mess with today. I'm going to take this bad boy off and see what happens. So I mean, since the last video, actually our first video, you guys haven't seen a whole lot of this car, and I've been behind the scenes and I did a little electric fan upgrade with all this stuff that I will go into detail later when I clean it up and loom it. But for today, we'll try and get this bad boy running, started, see what happens. So what I'm going to do now is probably mount the camera up, start it, and see if I can get it to leak fuel. Alright, so we got jumper cables on it. We'll see what happens. So give me a second, I'm going to let the battery charge. Alright, here's try one. We'll try to start it. Alright, so it started right up. Battery's going dead, kinda. See it running. Got a little bit of flop right there. I'm not sure if that's normal or not, but I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. It runs fine. And yeah, I went ahead and changed these shocks in the back too. So let's see what happens with that. She actually hasn't been started in a while. So I don't know what's going on. So anyways, my fuel leak was coming from right in there. Doesn't seem to be leaking anymore, so whatever. I'm just going to take the intake off and see what happens. Hey everyone, it's Carlos. I ordered some more parts for the Z. Today I got this box Apex Performance Brakes. What it is stainless steel brake lines. So opening up, I get this. Awesome. According to my calculations and what I've seen online, there is a total of 6 lines. So here's 4, and they're pretty nice, stainless steel. Doesn't look like it, but there's actually a rubber coating over the stainless steel. This is the first set of stainless steel brake lines I've ever owned. Therefore, I don't know if they're supposed to be like that or not. From what I can tell, they're pretty nice little brake lines, nothing too crazy. Apex seems to be making some okay stuff. Also, you got the bolts for the calipers with your crush washers, I guess you could call them. Got a little card, business card, and that's about it for the box. I'm not sure when these will get installed because I am looking for some brake upgrade options right now. I want to go with a newer Z car brake system. Therefore, I'm kind of in the market for some brakes, possibly doing the rear subframe conversion. Right now I'm actually looking for a parts car. I seem to found one on 5 miles the other day, and it's $300. I should have pulled the trigger on it, didn't, so that got bought out from under me. So I got my eye out, see what I can find. Like I said, thanks for watching. It doesn't say it here, but it's for a Z31 300ZX brake lines. Give these guys a shot. It looks like they have some pretty good quality stuff. If you got any questions, let me know. Thanks. Alright, so I kind of said I would show off this aluminum pulley I ordered. It's by Power Master. It's an aluminum pulley. It says Power Master Performance Starters and Alternators. I believe the part number is 181. So it's a pulley, and what I did is I measured the alternator to find out what size shaft it had, and this is for the Maxima. This is for the Maxima that's running the it comes with a groove pulley, but if you have an NA and you want to run the Maxima alternator without having to do anything crazy, This is it. So it comes with a spacer for 15 millimeter, and if you take it out, it's 17 millimeter. So this is perfect and it works great. Slides right on the alternator. I haven't put mine on yet because it kind of took a while to get here, and I might have gotten patient, so I just drilled out my old one. Haven't put it on, just been lazy, but according to my measurements, which I measured very carefully, that should slide right on and work just fine. So if you want to do a little upgrade to your car and switch out the maximum alternator but having pulley issues with the NA, here's your answer. PowerMaster 181 is part number. It kind of tells you everything you need to know there. I went through a little bit of a hard time trying to find it. I kind of just went off of measurements and came across this. So there you go. Thanks. Alright guys, well, apparently I don't have a fuel leak anymore. I don't know what's going on. I'm a little hesitant to tear it apart today. One, I don't have a whole lot of time, and two, it's not leaking. I bought some fuel injectors. I'm not sure if they're gonna work or not. I'll have to see what happens. They're used like most of my parts because I work normal job. Don't make a whole lot of money. Plus my wife is supportive to an extent. So I ended up with a bunch of these beautiful Ford injectors. They're off, I want to say 99 oh something Ford injectors. Some are better than others. They all came off of running vehicles. So if I have any issues, I guess I will just swap out the injector. I mean, you can't really complain when you get them for free. And digging them out of the trash can. So, you know, they're about 400 and something cc. I can't really remember how many pounds. But for the power I want to make eventually, it'll be more than enough. Which the goal horsepower is 450. The fuel rails I was looking at are 14 millimeter fuel rails, which will fit these injectors. So that's another reason I am hesitant to fix the fuel leak, when hopefully here in a couple months I'll have enough money to buy some fuel rails. About 45, 50 miles an hour. It's not bad. She runs pretty smooth for an older car. Previous owner states engine was rebuilt. We gave me a few receipts. Going to get on it here.
guys, just want to finish off this video saying thanks to everybody who subscribed, coming from my dad's channel, and basically just saying sorry for the not all that many videos, and none for the past 2 weeks. We've both been in a tight schedule at work. I mean, I worked 130 plus hours in the 2 weeks, and he worked something similar, so we're both pretty strained, pretty tired, not to mention family and friends and the holidays. But thanks for coming and subscribing, and there'll be plenty of videos coming up of the Mustang and more of Carlos's his Nissan. So just stay tuned. We are working hard to produce videos. It's just time and everything. You know how long it takes to edit a video, and I just don't have the time after work. I'm tired. But enough excuses. It happens. Just stay tuned, and more videos will be coming. So, alright guys, y'all have a good one.